Hi, my name is Morgan Callahan. I am the owner of Callahan Candle Company. I kind of noticed a long time ago, as I worked in the retail industry where we sell candles and home care products, that we had a lot of complaints talking about toxic candles, unhealthy candles. People were having lead in their wax. They were just not good for the home environment and for the human itself. So I found an opportunity there where I created my company, which uses all natural soy wax and wicks for my candles, which makes them non-toxic. I make them in my home so that the customer knows that I have a hands-on company, that they know that every product that they're getting from us is 100% homemade, handmade by the owner. They know where it's coming from. We also use essential oils to put fragrant notes into the candles so that the candles have almost a healing property, or they could alleviate headaches if they're using peppermint, or help you sleep using lavender. So each of our candles have very specific uses for the person. My big value that I bring to the candle company, the candle business, is that we're family owned. My parents saw an opportunity in my company and they helped me kind of get off the ground. They bought my first candles that they're going to use for gifts in their office and their workplaces. They've told their friends about my company, so now their friends are asking me for candles. And my mom helps me put my candles together. She's my essential oil person that I go to. She's my expert. She knows what each oil does and how its properties help benefit the user of the oil. Our candles are also vegan because we do use a soy wax base. We're not using any type of honeycomb or any type of dairy product in it. They're all natural soy wax, and the wicks are all natural soy wicks as well. So they have a good even burn, a long-lasting wick with the flame, as long as they're cared for properly and on an even surface. Kind of the magic with my candle, that I kind of discovered, was I could do exclusive candles just for the holidays. So for the Christmas season, I have come out with a candle called Holiday Joy, which has different properties of cinnamon, from Douglas firs all the way to cassia, which is a very protective blend of essential oils that is in this combination. And then also, like I mentioned before, that the candles are homemade and they are made in-house by the owner of the company, which is I. So that kind of brings that magic to life, where they know exactly what's going into their candle. They know how their candle is going to help them, and they're not going to be lost. They know the candle is good for them and good for their home. My business model, I want to reach out to candle lovers. However, I have to start small. My little hometown of 1,000 people have a farmer's market that happens twice a month on a Thursday morning, and I'm hoping to get in contact with that farmer's market. They don't have them during the wintertime because of the rain and how cold it is in the mornings. So I'm hoping that my business doesn't completely go under just yet, but I can market myself to this farmer's market and hopefully have them allow me to put up a tent and put up a table so that I can sell my candles to locals that I have either gone to school with or known people in this community for a long time. I also have my website, on Squarespace that we created for this class, which is CallahanCandleCompany.squarespace.com. That's where you can find the 12 different candle varieties that I have created for this time being, one of them being the exclusive holiday fragrance, and then a few other ones being lemon, lavender, a blend for the outdoors that has citronella in it so you can keep the bugs away for the summertime, which is a year-round one, because as we all know, there's constantly bugs in California. So another thing that I have done is gotten ahead and gotten on Google Ads and created a Google ad campaign for my candle company so that people can click on it and find my webpage and funnel into my webpage. My plan that I have continued with is I have created a Facebook page so that people, my friends, my family, people that I just mutually know through other friends can go onto my Facebook page and see my product, be linked to my website, so they can then go to the website and see what my products are all about, see what my company's about. And also Instagram, I just launched it, and I plan on doing a candle of the month every month on that website, on that app, so to speak, so that my customers, my friends, and my family can all see, oh, Callahan Candle Company has a new candle coming out this coming month, so maybe I'd go check out their website, go see what this candle is all about, see what essential oil properties are and notes are in this candle, so that they know what they're getting. They're not kept in the dark. Some huge competitive companies that I am going to run into is definitely Bath & Body Works, which is a company that I currently work for and have worked for 5 years with, which also I think gives me a huge upper hand because I know what they're doing. I know how they sell their candles. I know what they sell their candles for. I know their deals. I know when their deals happen. So it's like having an inside man that is going to uproot. Probably will never uproot this company. They've been around for decades and decades, and they know exactly what they're doing. I own their candles. I own my own candles, and I love both. However, then there's also Yankee Candle, which is another outside candle company that is huge in the United States and worldwide. Candles are sold everywhere from Walmart to the actual Yankee Candle store. White Barn is a branch off of Bath & Body Works. It's a more home fragrance base, so they're not just candles, but other products that fill your house. And then there's other smaller businesses that are inside of retail business, like Bass Pro Shop has their own candle company that they use, and Walmart does their own candles. Target has their own candles that they use in their little dollar section. So there's always those little competitors that are going to give me a challenge as a new small business just coming out of the gate that may not be as well known, but being able to get my name out there so that my customers see what I'm giving them, and I can give my customers what they need. My management team, of course, is myself. I am the owner, but then I also have Linda Callahan, who is the essential oil expert that I have, and Terry Callahan, who is an investor, both of which are my parents. I know many people say never get in business with your family. However, I am very close with my family. I trust my family, and I'm very open and vocal with them, and they support my dream no matter how good or bad it is. They will always be there for me. So why not have two of my biggest investors be my parents, and two of the biggest influences in my life, my parents, also be a part of my company, because it is Callahan Company. It is our name. It is our brand. We are a family. We're a unit. And what better to represent a company than a family unit that is together and unified and has each other's backs no matter what. So my financial projections Ironically enough, I have sold one candle since I started my company actually flowing just this past week to an actual associate of mine that I work with at Bath & Body Works, who also loves the essential oils that I use in my candles. So she was like, I'll take a candle. I have a great idea for a fragrance. And we tried it out, and she loves it. She says that she's going to come back for more. She's helping me give some ideas of fragrance notes that I can add into my candles to kind of give a different variety. I'm hoping in a month I can hopefully sell 6 candles. I sell my candles at $12.50 a piece because I have found a way to buy wax and wicks and my jars for very cheap. So it's really just paying for my time. But as a new starting business, I'm like, I'll work for free for now, because if I were to work off of minimum wage, I'd be broke in a week. So having a realistic goal of 6 in a month is kind of a stretch with how slow I'm going right now for a week. But once the holidays get out and I start sharing more with my friends and family, I feel like there's a possibility of me reaching the 6 in a month. I'm hoping within the next year, for a year from now, this next December, I can sell 50 candles by word of mouth, by my apps that I have used with Facebook and Instagram, and also by return customers that I get from maybe the 6 that I sold in a month during that previous year. So my current status, I am currently still alive, still trying to thrive. Being a new business, being in a very competitive field, especially this time of year for the holidays, I'm trying to stay optimistic just because candles are such a hard thing to sell if you're not a big brand company. So by continuing to still advertise, by adding more money to my Google ads, by sharing my Facebook and Instagram pages to my own personal Facebook and Instagram pages, just so that my friends can see what I'm doing and hopefully that they support my dream as well. But then also trying to create a community, getting those likes and the shares of my page out there on other friends' pages, getting them to share it as well would help grow my company, as in the people who are trying to buy from me. I'm asking $5,000 for 15% of my company just because I already have 3 other people that are invested, but the $5,000 would help me continue to run my website, help pay for Google ads, and then also pay for the products that I need to create my candles and buy the oils, because the oils are probably the most expensive part of my company, just because specific oils run from between $9 for a lemon essential oil that's a 15 milliliters to a rose essential oil that runs for about $120 retail that is maybe 5 milliliters. So trying to get that range of different oils in my candles to sell is definitely a future goal for myself, to be able to fund more expensive smelling candles. Not just because the oils are expensive, but because the candle's scent and notes inside of it make the buyer think, oh my god, this candle should be worth $24.50 and not $12.50. But that's also my good selling point that I have to my customers, that my candles are cheap and have a very reachable price range, and they're not overly expensive just because of the products that are being put inside of it. That's why I went for the more cheaper side of the products for the inside and kind of splurging on the oils themselves. So I would just like to thank you for listening. Thank you for hearing my pitch for my product and my company. I do love this idea. I love my company. I love being able to help people, please people, and make an environment more inviting into someone's home. So thank you.